So now we are done with the equity part. The equity was good based on what? Constant dividend model and constant growth model. Are you okay? And with also the CAPM, capital asset pricing model. So now we are done with that. So the second one is move towards debit finance. Are you good? And the third one is WACC, which is the weighted average cost of capital. So we are starting with the second one, which is what? The debt finance. Look, under debt finance, you can group under two branches. Are you good? We have the irredeemable debt and we have the redeemable debt. Are you good? We have various branches of debt finance. But based on business finance or based on this particular course, we're only going to be focused on this. We are just restricted to the irredeemable debt and the redeemable debt. So let's start with the irredeemable debt. So the irredeemable debt. In this case, the company does not intend to pay. In this case, the company does not intend to repay the principal, but to pay interest perpetually. The cost of debt will take account of interest rate, corporation tax, and market price of the loan as follows. What you are trying to say is, with debt financing, whenever you are given the question, you'll be able to identify an interest rate given in the question. You'll also be able to identify corporate tax in the question. You'll also be able to identify market price in the question. So there's the formula for irredeemable debt. KD stands for cost of debt. I stands for annual interest. T stands for corporation tax. MV stands for market value of the loan note. So KD is equals I into bracket 1 minus T, all divided by market value. Okay. So let's move on to the redeemable debt. So the redeemable debt, here the company will pay interest for a number of years and then we pay the principal as par, meaning at an initial price. In some cases at a premium or discount to the original loan amount. Okay. So the redeemable debt, this is the formula. KD is called I into bracket 1 minus T. Someone might ask, okay, what's the difference between irredeemable debt and redeemable debt? With irredeemable debt, there is market value being issued. With the redeemable debt, example, banks don't give market values. So with the redeemable debt, it's not divided by MV. But with the irredeemable debt, it's divided by what? Market value. Redeemable debt, you don't divide it by market value because banks don't give what? Market values. Okay. So we take away market value. We take away market value because banks don't give loans at a market value. So the difference between the irredeemable and the redeemable is, with the irredeemable, it's being divided by market value. With the redeemable, we don't divide it by market value. So you pick one or two questions and just solve on it. Okay, so we are starting with the first question on what? Debt finance or debt finance. So President Joshua Agbozo has an irredeemable loan note currently trading at 40 cedis X interest. The coupon rate is 5% and the rate of corporation tax is 30%. Calculate the cost of debt to the company. So cost of debt. Cost of debt is given as KD. So cost of debt is equal to I 1 minus T over MV. Where MV is the market value, I is the interest, T is the corporation tax. So let's fix them inside. Or let's do the information first. We have Joshua Agbozo has an irredeemable loan note currently trading at what? 40 cedis X interest. The coupon rate. So coupon rate is what? The interest. Another name for interest is coupon rate. What was the figure? 5%. Okay, and the rate of corporation tax. So corporation tax. That's what? 30%. So we have 30 divided by 100, we have 0.3. We have 0.3. Okay. Now let's check. We have, it said Abuzo has an irredeemable loan. It's currently trading. You are trading. What are you trading for? You are trading for either a product or a service. So currently trading at 40 cedis x interest. So the market value here is what? 40 cedis. So we have trading 1 minus t over entry. Interest 0.05. 1 minus corporation tax 0.3. Market value 40. So 0.05. Wow, okay. Let me do this. 1 minus 0.3, 0.7. You have this 0.05 times 0.7. Have 0.035 over 40. What am I getting? 0.035 divided by 40. Okay. So 8.75. Remember, cost of debt is percentage, so you are getting 8.75. 0.035. So 8.75%. So that's how we calculate for the cost of debt. Okay. So try and see if we can solve another question. Okay, so the question 2. Brother Joshua also has a redeemable loan note. The coupon rate is 5 cedis and the rate of corporation tax is 30%. Calculate the cost of debt. But take note, they said redeemable what? Loan note. They didn't say irredeemable loan note. If it's okay, let me go this way. There's the actual formula I1 minus T over MV. If the question should have stated, let's say irredeemable loan note, we would have used this for irredeemable. But here lies the case, this very question is what? Redeemable loan note. If it's redeemable loan note, we don't need market value, so we remove it. So this becomes the actual formula for what? Redeemable, but not what? Irredeemable. Okay. So now we have interest or coupon rate, which is the I. What are you giving? 5%. 0.05. 0.5. Okay. Corporation tax, which is the T, was giving us 30%, so 0.3. Okay, so Q is equal to I1 minus T. So if you do it this way, it's wrong. It's redeemable. You don't need market value, so you remove it. So this is the correct one. Okay, so now let's move on. So KD, interest 0.05. 1 minus corporation tax 0.3. So there's it. So KD 0.05. 1 minus 0.3. 0.7. 0.7 times 0.05. KD is called 0.035. Remember, cost of debt, cost of equity. Whenever you are done with this, we set it into what? Percentages. So times 100. What we get? 3.5. So KD 3.5%. So actually, this is how we solve for the cost of debt. This is for redeemable, and the previous one was for what's irredeemable. So that's all about debt financing. So the next thing we'll be doing is we are going to tackle for the WACC, which we call the weighted average cost of capital, in our next lecture. Okay, we have here preference shares. It's also denoted by what? KP. The main reason why I'm adding this is because when we are dealing with the WACC, which is the weighted average cost of capital, we are going to need cost of debt, cost of equity, and preference shares. Are you good? So that was the main reason I decided to add it up. In case when we are dealing with the WACC, you wouldn't get yourself wanting. Are you good? So we have preference shares here. It's noted by KP. Preference shares, though not strictly considered as debt, the fixed rate of dividend and the fact they are paid before ordinary shareholders means that preference shares are often treated as a form of lending, similar to irredeemable debentures. Are you good? They are more or less compared to irredeemable debentures. That's how they are being treated. So example 1, Mr. Kekeli Kwabena Denupi has 50,000 cedis, 8% preference shares in issue. Nominal value at 1 cedis. The current ex-dividend market value is 120 cedis shares. What is the cost of the preference shares? So we have to cost of so it's noted by KP. So we have cost of preference shares equal to PO over PO. Okay, now let's look for the dividend in this question. Let's also look for the price in this question. Okay, Mr. Kekeli Kwabena Denupi has 50,000, 8% preference shares in issue. Meaning that I was having this amount of money, which is the 50,000, at a preference share or at a preference dividend of what? 8%. I go. Meaning that my dividend here becomes what? 8%. Which gives me, okay, so 8%, that's it. Okay, the current ex-div market value is 120 shares. I go. The market value, okay, when we talk about market value, at what price are you buying the product? At what price are you buying, or are you willing to pay for a service? So now I'm willing to pay for a service at a cost of 120 cedis. I go. So that becomes the price of that product or the price of that service I'm willing to offer. Therefore, the BO here becomes what? 120. So 5. So I have KP, BO, KP becomes 8 over 120. What am I getting? 8 divided by 120. Okay. 0.06. Remember, we're sending them into what? Percentage. 0.06 times 100 minus 6. So 6%. So that's how we deal with the preference share. So I'm hoping you guys will be able to go through a lot. Remember to share with your friends as well, for them to subscribe, like, and follow our channel. We are going to keep you guys more updated on the next tutorials we are going to do, which will be got in, let's say, 2 weeks time or a week time. I go. Thank you all for watching my tutorials. God bless you all. Bye bye.